Huge Liv Morgan update ahead of WWE Raw. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. WWE superstar Liv Morgan recently posted an update that teased she could be a part of the upcoming special episode of Raw. The Monday night show on January 5th, 2026 will mark the first Netflix anniversary of the Red brand and will be doing a crossover with Stranger Things. Taking to Instagram, the Miracle Kid uploaded a story featuring an image of the WWE headquarters. The match card for the episode doesn't feature Morgan, which could mean that she will be a part of the crossover. Here is a screen grab of her story. Notably, Liv Morgan isn't the only wrestler who posted such a story. IYO Sky also posted a story where she specifically mentioned that she was at the WWE HQ. The Japanese wrestler was in her in-ring gear and will fight alongside Rhea Ripley against the Kabuki Warriors for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Raw episode will feature 2 more title matches: CM Punk vs. Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Maxine Dupree vs. Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Adding the Stranger Things crossover, the show could easily be called an unofficial PL. Liv Morgan believes she is WWE's 11. Liv Morgan was one of the WWE superstars who was present at the premiere of the 5th and final season of Stranger Things on November 6, 2025. Speaking at the event, she noted that she feels that she is the Stamford-based promotions version of 11 from the show. Every single time 11 gets knocked down, she comes back stronger and more powerful than ever. The inaugural Women's Crown Jewel champion also said that she would love to have the character played by Millie Bobby Brown be her tag team partner. She is the most iconic. She'd be the best tag team partner because I wouldn't have to lift a finger. She would do everything for me. When asked who she thought could take down a Demogorgon, Liv Morgan named Dominic Mysterio. The Miracle Kid said that the WWE Intercontinental and AAA Mega Champion could do anything. Lastly, she also said that she would prefer facing her former opponents over ever getting stuck in the Upside Down. It would be interesting to see what role she will have in the Stranger Things crossover episode of Raw. Breaking: WWE makes major Liv Morgan announcement ahead of Raw. WWE made a massive announcement regarding former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. The Stamford-based promotion is gearing up for this year's first episode of Monday Night Raw. The Judgment Day member returned from injury at WWE Survivor Series War Games to help Dominic Mysterio defeat John Cena and win back the Intercontinental Championship. She returned to in-ring action during the recent live holiday tour, competing against fellow Raw star Lyra Valkyria at 3 different shows. Earlier today, WWE posted a video of Raw General Manager Adam Pearce hyping up the upcoming edition of the Red brand. The 47-year-old announced that Liv Morgan will wrestle Lyra Valkyria on January 5th in what will be her first match on television in over 6 months. Alright, everybody, Monday Night Raw is live tomorrow night from Brooklyn, New York, and it is our 1-year anniversary on Netflix, and we have a stacked card. First thing first, breaking news. For the first time in 6 months, Liv Morgan will be in singles action against Lyra Valkyria, Pearce announced. Further hyped up the highly anticipated championship matches scheduled for the show. Interestingly, while doing so, he used the words, "Who can break down the walls?" This left many wondering if it could have anything to do with the GM teasing the WWE return of Chris Jericho, which has been intensely speculated about in recent months. A member of the Judgment Day opens up about Liv Morgan's return from injury. While many fans expected Liv Morgan to make her return from injury at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event, she shocked everyone by showing up at WWE Survivor Series War Games. Speaking on going ringside, her stablemate Raquel Rodriguez spoke about Morgan coming back earlier than expected. Big Mommy Cool stated that the former Women's World Champion had a hunger for success, titles, and to be the best version of herself. Rodriguez added that this is the reason why she was not surprised by Morgan returning ahead of time. You know, if I know Liv Morgan, as good as I think I know Liv, I'm actually not surprised she's back already, because that girl is hungry. She's hungry for success. She is hungry for a championship. She is hungry just to be better and be the best that she can be. And so, as also a fellow athlete, when you do get taken out for an illness or for an injury, it is so difficult to sit on the sidelines and just watch, Rodriguez said. Now that Liv Morgan is gearing up to be back in action, it will be interesting to see what plans WWE has for her heading into the Royal Rumble later this month. Dominic Mysterio will allegedly become the face of WWE. Dominic Mysterio is allegedly set for a huge push in WWE. The 28-year-old joined the Stamford-based company a few years ago as a babyface, teaming up with his WWE Hall of Famer father, Rey Mysterio. However, he later turned heel and joined the Judgment Day. Over the past few years, Dirty Dom has become one of the top heels in the promotion. He currently holds the Intercontinental title and the AAA Mega Championship. Dominic Mysterio to turn babyface. In 2026, speaking on his Not Some Wrestling podcast, WWE analyst Sam Roberts predicted that Dominic Mysterio and his on-screen girlfriend Liv Morgan will turn babyface in the new year. Meanwhile, the 42-year-old disclosed that he believes the current Intercontinental Champion may become the top babyface and the face of the company by 2027. I think Dominic turns babyface in 2026. I think that the work is put in for Dominic to turn babyface in 2026, and then everything is in position for Dominic to be the guy in 2027. I think, as crazy as it sounds, Dominic Mysterio has the ability to be a main event babyface. I think he can do it. I think he's got that connection with the audience. I think that he gets better and better and better. And I just think that he comes across, as nuts as it sounds, as a massive superstar. And I think that in a roster that is going to get younger, Dominic Mysterio becomes the guy who represents what the WWE is now. He's relevant to culture now. And I think in 2026, he turns babyface and is bullet and has work done within his character, within his story, so that in 2027, I am talking to you 1 year from now and saying 2027, Dominic Mysterio is one of, if not your top, babyface WWE superstars. Back is broken due to Rhea Ripley. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley made a huge impact on the first episode of SmackDown in 2026. She took out Zelina Vega with the Riptide, with the former now claiming that her back is broken. The main event for the first episode of SmackDown in 2026 featured Aleister Black in action against Damian Priest in an ambulance match. The two superstars had been feuding for months and finally settled things this past week. On Instagram, Ripley sent a message and mocked Vega after taking her out on SmackDown. The former Women's United States Champion then quoted Mike Tyson and claimed her back was broken. "Don't hi Zelina me, my back is broken, spinal," wrote Vega. Zelina Vega is open to a rematch with Rhea Ripley. Zelina Vega and Rhea Ripley crossed paths for a singles match at the 2023 Backlash Premium Live event. Vega is open to facing the former WWE Women's World Champion once again. Speaking with IGN in an interview, Vega said that beating Ripley in a singles match would complete her story and provide her with a sense of closure. She said, "Rhea Ripley. I feel like I have a full circle moment. You're talking about finishing stories. That would be the finish of mine. being able to actually beat her and complete that story that was supposed to be in Backlash. So, I say Rhea. Ripley is working on Monday Night Raw and will team up with IYO Sky on this week's show to challenge the Kabuki Warriors for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Ripley and Sky were also in action on SmackDown when they teamed up with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to face the team of Asuka, Kairi Sane, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax in an 8-woman tag team match. Rhea Ripley shows off her new look. Rhea Ripley is one of the biggest female stars in the WWE right now. After being a mainstay in the women's world title picture for nearly the past 2-3 years, she has finally moved away to the women's tag team division. Ahead of her upcoming match on the January 5th episode of Raw, the Eradicator showed off her new look on her Instagram story. Rhea and IYO are set to challenge the Kabuki Warriors for the Women's World Tag Team Championships on the first episode of Raw in 2025. Rhea has been feuding with the Kabuki Warriors ever since the fallout with IYO Sky happened a few months ago. Fans are loving this new partnership between the Genius of the Sky and the Eradicator. Ahead of her big match on Raw, Mommy took to Instagram to share an image with a completely new look. The January 5th episode of Raw is going to have a Stranger Things themed. Rhea might have dressed in this spooky way to fit the occasion. It will be interesting to see if Rhea Ripley can add another women's world tag team title to her already huge collection of championships. In last week's episode of SmackDown, Damian Priest faced off against Aleister Black in an ambulance match. The match involved a lot of brutal spots with a lot of different weapons. Aleister's wife Zelina Vega tried to interfere in the match, as she had done a lot of times in the past, to help him beat Damian Priest. However, Zelina's luck ran out when Damian's terror twins Rhea Ripley came out of the ambulance to even the odds. Rhea took out Zelina, which helped Damian put Black in the ambulance and pick up the win to put an end to their feud. Fans love to see the Terror Twins together on the first SmackDown of 2026. Ripley came out of the ambulance to even the odds. Rhea took out Zelina, which helped Damian put Black in the ambulance and pick up the win to put an end to their feud. Fans love to see the Terror Twins together on the first SmackDown of 2026.